This is one of my favorite clients, Elena, and she brought me an AI pick for hair inspo, and I had to really think out of the box for this one. But first, check out our consultation.
I brought you dessert.
You brought me dessert. You're so sweet.
Because of your new studio. Except
there's so many
missing.
Because now I'm on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We would love you for it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Let's do raspberry. Oh, wow. It's like a little cake.
Report back.
Yes!
So you did a little at home. I can see it here.
He sees everything.
Come in here, Natasha. Do you see that? But then this is like her natural. So not a big deal. We can pull back now. But when I first started doing your color, like a few years ago again, you had that too.
You
So now it all makes sense. It all makes sense now. But we're gonna do a bleach retouch, and I'm really excited about that. And then we're talking about some purples, maybe pinks. Who knows? But we're also doing extensions. I'm gonna be using Bellamy today, and I'm really excited about that. We're gonna either do like a really heavy bang over here side with like Pixie this. We're gonna let her hair grow. She thought she was getting her eyes lifted, but she got a full-on facelift while she was sleeping.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. I mean, we're still young. But when it's time, we'll go together.
Can we do that? So
I
buy
mean,
one, get one free?
I don't want to be alone. Like I want
I'm in.
a friend like you, like that we go together and then we're like next to each other, like on our pain meds, like eating ice cream, and like somebody to like bond with me about it. Anyways, we got
yeah,
sidetracked. Subscribe. It's fun. It's fun over here. Come on over. It's fun over here. And we'll see what happens.
So it was time to get into this platinum A-line Pixie. I started everything out with K18. I always start out with their chelator. That gets all the most common minerals and elements. I do these especially with my bleaching and lightening services. Then I use the K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mist. I let that sit for 4 minutes, no rinse, and then it was time to get into this lightener. I've been obsessed with Oligo Pro's 9-level lift. They're extra blonde. For being a 9-level, it's the most gentle lightener I've found, and it really works and gives a clean lift. As you can see, Elena doesn't have a lot of regrowth, but like I said, she had those areas where she kind of tries to lift her own hair at home to go longer between appointments. I wish she'd just wait, but when our clients do these things, we just have to know how to address it. I didn't leave a 1/4 inch out at the base and the line of demarcation because there really was not that much hair grown out for what she wanted. She really just wanted that look and that length. But you can see me working there. I always start my bleach retouches in the front. What I love about Oligo's Black Light 9-level is it doesn't bleed or expand. A lot of lighteners expand while they process, and that can lead to overlapping and breakage. Oligo stays where you put it. If you can see there, it has such a perfect consistency, and I just let it process. I went as slow and low as I could. Elena's like a level 4. I did 20 volume, and you'll see the lift I got. Now, we weren't really sure. She was telling me that she wanted some purples, that she wanted some pinks in there. You're going to see what happened when we end up toning her hair. The entire plan changed, but I'm pretty used to that with my clients. My clients love to do different things and change their hair often, and I'm kind of used to mid-appointments, my clients changing their minds. If you're a hairstylist out there, how do you deal with that? Once I got the front all on there, you can see I went in the back and I worked my sections in vertical sections from the crown all the way down to the nape with my lightener. I did add a little bit of 30 volume, a little trick I do just to make it about 25 volume to help the back sections catch up to the front for rinsing. That K18 is going to really, really help. Their mist restores 99% of elasticity to the hair. It repairs damage and also protects. Once I got her to a nice level 9-10, I wanted to get that box dye and all that discoloration out of her hair. So I added 10 volume to my lightener now to drop it down to about a 15. And I went section by section, back to front this time, and applied my lightener to the mids and ends. That is my dog, Truman, my French bulldog in the background. I love Bring Your Dog to Work Day. You can see me there with my last section, and she was getting to a really nice level 10, which was perfect. We let it process for about an hour and 15 minutes. I kept checking her elasticity. Once we rinsed, we did the reveal and we were both so shook how blonde we got, how clean, all the bands were gone. What I love about Elena, she always pumps me up. I used the K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask after, so the mist and mask is the best repair. That's my tangle teaser, and then I gave Elena a trim. You can see there I cut my finger, which I always do when I cut hair because I'm definitely more of a hair colorist, but I love to cut hair sometimes too. I just gave her a nice shaping. We always cut too much, and she's trying to grow her hair out. She kind of wants to go into a Babiana. Then I came in and we decided to go for a silver. So I did 9AI, which is Oligos Color Gloss Pearl, and I did their 10AI mids and ends, which is going to give us that nice pearl silver, making sure to really saturate it. I used only 7 volume, but you can see there her hair changing and the toner doing exactly what needs to be done. And that's when everything changed. She's like, you know what? If this comes out really icy silver, I don't want to do purples and pinks. I want to rock this platinum. So we took it off and she was obsessed. She's like, I am not letting you put any purple or pink on this. Maybe next time, maybe later. But we were just really happy with the color and excited. So I got my dog there. That's a little better view of Truman, and we kind of celebrated our work. And then I did another round of the K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask. Now you can use the mist or mask before tone, but when I do bleach, I usually like to do the mask. I call it a mask sandwich. That's my Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium Blow Dryer, which is really designed for hair color and for toner. It really protects my client's color, which I love. But you can see that perfect icy silver there, and Elena was really happy with the color. So I used Bellamy's K-tips for this, and I ended up custom coloring them with 10AI. And look at that perfect match that we did. Now, if you remember in that AI pic, it just had that longer disconnected front. So I came in and I went piece by piece. Her hair was so short. If you guys don't follow me, please subscribe. I would love it. But I do a lot of hair saves on clients with damaged, really short hair. So this was very similar. It took a long time, but I just had to do that front quadrant. And then I came in with my scissors and I did that A-line there. And then I did some texturizing afterwards, and I used my Babyliss Pro curling iron to curl it just like the AI. You see me there. I used medium heat on that. What do you guys think of the end results? We felt like we nailed the AI pick. Elena was really, really happy and obsessed with her hair. Here's another shot of the final hair. What do you guys think of this hair? What do you think of this hair transformation on Elena? Do you think that we nailed the AI pick? Clients, do you like bringing AI picks for hair inspiration? Hairstylists, do you mind when your client brings you an AI pick? What do you guys think of these final results? If you like my content, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I would appreciate it so much. I hope you enjoyed this hair transformation.